Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I wanted to see what's coming in towards you. And I started hearing Sabrina Carpenter sing. And I started hearing the song, I'm Working Late. So some of you could be working later than what you're used to. Maybe you've changed the hours. Maybe there's something here where you're staying over your shift, coming in early. Something of that sort. Maybe, just maybe, instead of going home and relaxing, you are getting things on your to-do list done. And I also started hearing the song by Sabrina Carpenter, My Give-Ups Are on Vacation. And I got this one boy and he won't stop calling. So there could be someone right now that you're not interested in, that's interested in you, that could be reaching out to you a lot, okay? See, I feel like there's a lot of energy around you, but I feel like your focus is minimum things or people. So here's an example. This could be something as simple as a bunch of people want you to go hang out with them. Maybe your auntie come back, a friend from the past has come back. There is a lot of people wanting your time, your energy, your attention, but I feel like you're giving your time, your energy, your attention to only certain things, few things. That's what I'm feeling. So I want to see what the energy is around you. I definitely feel like you are trying to not be stressed. If I can't control it, I'm not going to stress about it. Okay, let's see what's coming your way. Ooh, happiness, success, but underneath, trust. Some of you need to trust that beautiful things are coming your way, that you're getting what you've asked for. A lot of you, by next springtime, I'd say within the next 5 months, the way your life is today and the way your life is going to be in 5 months is going to be night and day. What do I mean by that? If you're single now, you ain't going to be in 5 months. If you're living in an apartment now, you either are not going to be living in that apartment, you might have a house, you might be in a different state. Where you're working at now, you might not realize it, but in 5 months, you might not be working there anymore. Your online business, your side business took a boom, and now you don't have to work there anymore. Or some of you are in the midst of a change in your business, and you need to trust that success is happening, that they are trying to push you towards some sort of happiness. And I feel like this could be an energy of like, I'm uncomfortable. I definitely feel that beautiful things are coming your way. Very interesting. Yeah, prosperity. See, that's what I'm saying. And here's the thing, Pisces. Some of you are going to put down below, but Danielle, I don't feel prosperous. But Danielle, I'm having one of the hardest times I've had in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, in my life. But Spirit is saying a hard time does not last. Good times are coming. Beautiful things are coming your way. You need to not only, I heard you need to prepare. You need to prepare. Not only are the things that you're wanting coming towards you, but maybe things that you didn't think of, things that you didn't ask for. What do I mean by that? Some of you, it's something as simple as, okay, well, I really want to buy a house. Well, you might not have included in that house hunting a pool, but guess what? The house you're going to get, you might be getting a pool. And that could be something here where you didn't know that you wanted to be a homeowner with a pool, but it could bring some newfound sense of happiness out in you. Maybe there's an energy here where you're going to go buy 5 acres. You only wanted 1 acre before, but you might then go buy you 5 acres because it's possible. You didn't know it was possible, but you trusted, you had faith, you followed your heart, you followed your gut, and it got you to that 5 acre land. And some of you might even start taking care of bees. You might learn how to be a beekeeper. Some of you could be going to buy honey here coming up soon, maybe from a local beekeeper. I do feel like you're in the season right now of needing to have strength, needing to have courage, needing to stay strong, remain hopeful in a season of chaos. This could be bringing some sort of renewal in. This could also be asking you to expand in a way that could seem foreign or going against the current. What do I mean by that? So there's an energy here where some of you, maybe your finances aren't where you want it to be. Maybe your relationship feels like it's crumbling under pressure. And Spirit is saying, we know that the common thought is, okay, I need to try it harder. If a square peg ain't going in a circle peg hole, I need to obviously make it. And Spirit is saying, no. What this is teaching you is that this is an opportunity for something to change, for something to look different than what it has, whether that is that job, that lover, life. And this might be uncomfortable. These changes might be coming in a place of chaos, but we are giving you the moment to expand what you're wanting, expand where you're going. And sometimes expansion is hard. And I feel like for a lot of you, they want you to lean into the playful energy. So again, what am I thinking about? If you're having chaos in your relationship, your first thought process might be, we need therapy, we need counseling, we need problem solving. But Spirit is saying it might not be that logical. It could just be something as simple as you guys need to reconnect. You need to feel what it feels like again to belly laugh with one another and not have to worry about who's putting the kids to bed, what time we have to be at work, if our pants are washed or dried for work. There needs to be an energy here bringing the fun back into the relationship. And again, if this is a hardship in your business, a hardship in your relationship, maybe you're just in a rut in your life right now and you're like, listen, right now I'm getting glimmers of hope, Danielle, and that's my coffee in the morning. That's the only happiness I have. It could feel like that. But Spirit is saying, instead of going, okay, I need more money, so I need to go work 3 jobs, maybe take a step back and go, okay, I can work 2. But you know what? I also want to go have some fun. I want to call over a friend and I want to sit on the couch with them and I want to watch a movie we ain't watched in forever and I want us to laugh like we've never laughed before. Because what you're going to recognize is that after that night or after that moment of you allowing yourself to live and not really stressing over the things you can't control, you're going to ride the wave of chaos instead of letting it consume you. That energy of you just allowing what is to be and you still putting in effort and work but not killing yourself, not coming from a scarcity mindset and going, no, but this is the last leg. Is it though? Or is this a speed bump? Is this a hiccup in the relationship, in your job, in your business? Is this allowing you to expand in a way that you would have never expanded if things didn't get complicated? Because if this is a relationship, this is something as simple as we're having a hardship, but maybe the way that we get back to what we used to be isn't something so logical and practical. It's something simple. It's going out and enjoying one another again, doing something that maybe we haven't done in Lord knows how long. Some of you could be knocking on 30-year anniversary. And Spirit is saying, if your hips can handle it, maybe it's time for you guys to go to the skating ring. See if y'all still got those moves y'all had when y'all were 16 and you met. That's what I'm saying here. And then it might bring a sense of like passion and spark and happiness and success back into your life in a way that you didn't expect. Now, if this is a job, there is an energy here of you using your wisdom to expand, to allow yourself to bring the fun back into your business, your job, your career. And you're going to get to a point where making money is going to seem easy because you're not stressed about it. You're not worried. You're not overwhelmed. You're using your wisdom. You're accepting what is, and you're allowing. If you can control it, you're going to. If you can change it, you're going to. But you're also a little more comfortable saying, I can't control everything and I can't change everything. Do I maybe need a new job? Sure. Can I make it happen right this moment? Probably not. So I am going to invite my friend over and we'll make some margaritas and we'll laugh. And you know what? Tomorrow when I wake up, I'll make it a priority. And you might then find that when you go into that job, you're going to be on a different level when it comes to your attitude, your energy. Why? Because you had a damn good night last night. You allowed yourself to not be punished because, oh, I need a job. I've been without one for 24 hours. No, that makes sense. You need to be responsible. However, there's nothing we can do at 9 o'clock at night. So invite that friend over. Let's laugh a little. Let's drink a margarita. And you know what? Tomorrow I'll conquer it. And then when you go into that job interview, they might love your attitude and go, oh my God, you're so happy, you're laughing. And that might benefit you in a way that logically it doesn't make sense. Logically, you probably should have been in bed by 8. You probably should have got as much sleep as you could have. But Spirit is saying, don't approach life right now logically. Approach it from a place of, I want to live. I want to explore. I'm going to work hard, but I'm going to play hard. That's what I'm saying here. And if you allow yourself to do that, prosperity is going to come towards you so much easier, because you might be enjoying a moment when you go in to buy some clothes and the manager might come up to you and go, I really love your laugh. You want to work here? You went from not having a job, you just got offered a job and you didn't have to do anything. You were simply yourself. You were simply enjoying the moment and saying, you know what? Life is what life is. That's what I'm saying. Give me more for the things that are coming your way. Beautiful things are coming your way. Yes. When I tell you, all I see is happiness. We got the Sun. We got the High Priestess. We got the Six of Cups. We got the Chariot. Moving forward. A lot of you could be moving on from something to do with your past. A lot of you could be healing something on a deeper level. Either a wound that was brought to you from a soulmate or a wound that you had since your childhood. So here's an example. I know people who were taught that in order for you to have a good life, you have to kill yourself to work. So in their mind, if something seems too easy, they're never going to give it the benefit of the doubt or even try it, because they were taught that you are supposed to kill yourself to bring in an income, period, point blank. But if you heal the sides of you that automatically believe what maybe others have went through, because that was their journey. Maybe the reason they believed that, maybe the reason your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa taught you that was because that was their journey. That was the time that they grew up in. But maybe now for your reality, it's different. And if there's a part of you that's been maybe healing, some of you, you don't even know that you've done this. You being willing to be happy and go towards success and change what success looks like for you is really helping heal something inside of you that either a soulmate from your past did, or something from your childhood that has always affected you. And maybe you didn't understand it, you didn't see it, you didn't notice it, but you will here coming up because you've healed on a deeper level. And that's why all of this is happening. You've listened to your intuition. You've done what you've needed to do. You gave where you should have given, even if it felt like you were the loser in the circumstances. They're saying, listen, you were never the loser. It might have seemed like you didn't get back from that job. It might have seemed like you didn't get back from that lover, but beautiful things are coming towards you. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm saying in my mind, there is a, what would I call it? There is something you can buy children when they're born or when they're growing up, where you can invest in this stock, so to speak, mutual fund, and they do not get it until college, they graduate, or until a certain age, depending upon what kind you pick and what you put on it as far as the requirements and when you're going to give it to them, okay? What I'm saying though is that when it comes to this, there could have been an energy of pouring in. This could be in life in general. This could be lovers. This could be in multiple situations. You could have gotten to a point where you always felt like you were just meant to give. You were always going to be the loser in whatever you gave in. You're used to working jobs where you give, you feel like they don't see you. You're used to giving to lovers where you give, but it's either never enough or they just automatically assume, okay, well, you're supposed to keep giving to me like that. I don't have to give to you, but you know. But what I'm saying is that for a lot of you, you've been putting pennies in this bank. And you're about to get a payout. Just like that account I was telling you about for those children. If you get one of those accounts for your kids when they're little and you put a little bit of money here, there, you're going to have the ability to make their retirement account for them and them never have to put a dime in it. And you would be shocked at how much you only have to put in it for that to happen. It isn't as much as you would think. Sometimes, if we are proactive, we can put our little blessings in one at a time, and think that they're never coming back, because they're not coming back as little blessings. They're going to come back as big ones, as huge things, as huge shifts. This could go from dating people who aren't worth it to finding the one who treats you so well that other people are like, where the hell did you get that? Big Lots? Was he or she on sale? Do they have any more? I need details. That's what I'm getting here. Same if it's a job. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of success. I see beautiful things coming towards you, not only because you were willing to listen to your intuition, because you've also really turned a lot of your wisdom into workable knowledge. And a lot of people don't do that. It's really a lot to be said when you are able to take the wisdom that you've gained from your lessons, from your blessings, from your problems, from your downfalls, and you can turn them into useful knowledge. Yeah, see? Not saying that a dream or a wish is about to be granted or fulfilled, something you hoped for, something you've wished for, but something that you either don't feel is ever going to happen. Because again, you've been putting pennies in this penny bank. You've been doing it for so long that you're like, you know what? It don't even feel like I'm putting pennies in this penny bank anymore, because nothing's happening. But when you bust open that piggy bank, what's going to happen? There's going to be pennies out the booty coming out, because you've been putting in the time. You've been putting in the effort. For a lot of you, you feel like your hopes, your wishes, your dreams are either unachievable or that the universe isn't hearing you. And what you're about to find out is that something is being heard loud and clear, that you're getting exactly what you want, you didn't give up, and that within itself is going to be rewarded. You had strength when you didn't feel strong. You had courage when you didn't feel courageous. You had the ability to look at something differently when maybe it felt scary, or maybe it was something that others were like, what the hell's wrong with you? Again, an example could be, I've been in a 20-year marriage. People are telling us to get divorced. People are telling us to go to therapy. I think we should take a week vacation in a place we've always wanted to go, and I think we should reconnect. I think we should get to know each other on a deeper level. I think we should really look at one another and make each other uncomfortable. And you might approach your relationship in a different way, in a way where others might be like, how do you think that's going to work? That makes no sense. No, it ain't going to be that easy. But when you come back, you might then be able to say, no, it wasn't easy for y'all, but for us, it was that easy. Because maybe, just maybe, it wasn't that we fell out of love. We just didn't know each other anymore. And us being able to reconnect for that week really helped us see that we didn't want to get rid of this. We were just tired of everyday life. It felt like Groundhog Day every fucking day. This is a job. This is you recognizing it wasn't that my business is a failure. It isn't that I'm a failure. It's that I needed to change something and I was scared of changing it. And because I wasn't willing to change it, I kept myself going down on a downhill trajectory. And I kept myself going downhill, and as soon as I was willing to change it and shift it up and go, okay, this ain't working anymore, I need to quit selling things in my little bitty town shop, and I'm gonna have to take it nationwide. I need to set up an Etsy shop. I need to quit thinking this little town's gonna keep me going, and I need to have a bigger perspective. We need to go on Amazon. We need to do something big. And as soon as you do that, boom, you got happiness, you got success, you got prosperity. It's kind of like you're going to get your own little bucket of gold. That's what I'm saying. Because on this bee, this person's got a whole jar full of honey. But let's be honest, how many people do you know would ride on the back of a bee? I wouldn't. I'm just saying. But you're doing something that maybe others wouldn't do. It's unconventional. It's different. It's weird. Where other people would tell you, listen, it's time for you to close those doors. This business isn't profitable anymore. Listen, it's time for you to give up on that love relationship. You guys have had a hell of a 20 years, but time to give up. You're like, I don't know though. Give me one more change. I got one more change in me. And boom, beautiful things are going to take place because you're listening to your intuition. You're not losing hope, but you're not being delusional. This is beautiful. I love this for you. All right, leaving it here. Have a blessed day.